I remember seeing a brother. I actually used to know him in Jahiliyyah, and he used to rap. And he was someone far away from religion. He became Muslim, and he left my city. I never saw him for years. And then when I went to a conference one day in Birmingham, I met him there, and I saw him speaking Arabic fluently with Arab. Do you know what that did to me? I was like, you. And when I saw him speaking to Arab, I was shocked. I was like, how do you learn Arabic? Okay, Assalamu alaikum. What if I try and then fail? That's a common expression I'm always hearing from people who want to learn the Arabic language, right? Like, you're not saying no, but you're just saying, what if I can't do it, right? And these doubts are very common when it comes to wanting to learn another language. And it can seem like an overwhelming thing, like learn a whole nother language, a whole nother linguistic system. But the reality is, if you never try, you'll never know. And one thing I want to really say in this video is that you need to have good suspicion of Allah. Do you really think, if you're sincere and you embark upon the path of learning Allah's book, that He won't make it easy for you? I'm not saying there won't be challenges. There'll be challenges, of course. You're going to have challenges. You're going to have days where you feel lazy, etc. Do you really think, if you have ikhlas and you raise your hands and you say, Ya Allah, make this path easy for me, do you think that Allah will make this hard for you? So if you're listening to this and sometimes you feel a bit anxious, or I might not make it, I might not understand, and Arabic's hard, etc. First thing I want you to do is have good suspicion of Allah. Have good suspicion of Allah. I know that Allah is ma'al muttaqeen. He's with those who have taqwa of Him. Allah is with those who place their reliance upon Him. Allah is with those who seek to get closer to Him. So I want you to put that in your heart, that Allah is with you. That's number one. Number two, I want you to picture what success looks like. I want you to picture yourself reading the book of Allah and understanding every single word. I want you to picture yourself standing in your prayers, crying because you understand those verses that you're reading. You really need to bring this to life. You really need to envision this. I want you to picture yourself memorizing verses from the Qur'an, and when you're repeating them, you're just contemplating, reflecting. I want you to picture yourself standing behind the Imam. He's making dua and you're behind shedding tears because the dua hit your heart. I want you to picture that, feel that. Number three, another thing I want you to think about is that there were many people who were once upon a time in your shoes who took that step, and they managed to get to a level where they can break down verses in the Qur'an, to converse in the Arabic language, and read Arabic literature. I know that because we've helped so many Muslims get to that level in our Arabic proficiency program. I'm talking about single mothers, full-time students, people who are in full-time jobs, people who are studying and working at the same time. I'm talking about people in their 30s. I'm talking about young students, old students, like so many people that were once upon a time in your shoes. And many of them had anxiety. Many of them feared that, I might not learn Arabic. Arabic's going to be hard. And I've actually had students message us saying, I'm so glad that I took that step. I thought it was going to be so hard, but the system that you guys have put in place has made it so easy for us to learn the Arabic language. Take that as inspiration, because when I was first learning the Arabic language, that was one thing that put that belief in me, seeing that it's possible. I remember seeing a brother who I actually used to know him in Jahiliyyah, we could say. And he used to rap. And he was someone far away from religion. He became Muslim and he left my city. I never saw him for years. And then when I went to a conference one day in Birmingham, I met him there, and I saw him speaking Arabic fluently with Arab. Do you know what that did to me? I was like, this is a guy that he was not religious. He only knew English. He became Muslim, but he just dedicated some time to learning Arabic. And when I saw him speaking to Arab, I was shocked. I was like, how do you learn Arabic? But at the same time, it made me understand it's possible. And sometimes you need to see people. And even I'm a living proof. I became Muslim when I was 19. I started practicing when I was 21. I never knew any other languages. And I was able to learn Arabic language. And sometimes you just need to see that it's possible for you to believe like, okay, I can do it. And that will help you to overcome that fear that, maybe I'll fail, right? So take that as inspiration. Another thing I want to say, and I don't want to make the video too long, is that when you learn the Arabic language, I want you to concentrate on taking baby steps. Concentrate on learning something new. And this is the approach we have at Ijada Institute. It's the same thing, a concept called bite-sized lessons, where we take key concepts and we break them down in small digestible chunks. So the information is not too much. And that's what you have to do in your Arabic learning journey. If you concentrate on trying to learn the whole of the Arabic language, you'll get overwhelmed. But if you concentrate on learning something new, today I'm going to learn, and obviously it's going to be hard if you're doing it by yourself. That's why I say you've got to follow a proven system. But if you say, okay, today I'm just going to learn how to say I, you, and we in Arabic. Is that hard? That's not hard. If I say to you now, and maybe some of you know words already in Arabic, let's just say me in Arabic means ana, and you is anta if you're talking to a man, and anti if you're talking to a female. Is that hard? Ana, anta, Anti. It's not hard, right? Why is it not hard? Because we took it as small digestible chunks. But if I say to you now, today we're gonna we're gonna read a whole page in a book, and you don't have a clue of what past tense is, present tense is, pronouns, and you're just thrown in at the deep end, you'll get overwhelmed and you'll give up. You'll fail. That's scary. Like, anyone who looks at that from outside is scary. But if I say to you, I'm going to teach you 3 words today, it's not scary anymore. So that will help to overcome the fear. And that's the approach you have to take when you learn the Arabic language. Focus on just learning small things consistently and build those blocks, right? If you don't know how to do that and you're like, okay, how do I get started? We have the Arabic Proficiency Program, links in the description. You can click that and that will teach you everything you need to know and how we can help people like yourselves master the Arabic language. Now, there's something very personal I want to share with you guys, and it's my experience when I first began to understand the Book of Allah. I want to share with you that story in the next video, inshallah, and I want to share how immense that feeling was, and inshallah you will derive a lot of benefits from our story, inshallah. So click the next video to see that, inshallah, and I'll see you in the next video. Barakallahu feekum.